For some reason, Oreo likes to sleep over there. There's nothing really comfortable over here, just a piece of carpet and a garbage bag to hide behind. And this is going out tonight, so I don't know why he likes to sleep over here, but he does, because he's a puppy. Right, puppy? Puppy, 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 puppy. Anyway, people, it's trickling closer to work time. I'm going to have to head off soon and go and put in my final shift for the week. And then we got 2 days off, and then it's 5 days on. Let's see if the coworker showed up today, eh? So I made a package of my rice to bring to work. I added more rice to it. I like doing that, and it does work out. You just add more rice to your rice. You know the packages I'm talking about. Those, friggin' rice packs that you get over at, fuck, are you seriously still cooking? You're done. You're fucking done. Yeah. You know, those, yeah. Okay, I need to bag and tag this and bring it to work. That's gonna be my supper for tonight. I've already had, well, it's gonna be my lunch. I've already had my eggs for breakfast, so I need to bag and tag this, and I'll be right back. Holy sweet Jesus, Murphy. Another scorcher of a day out. Kind of crazy, but anyway. I gotta head off to the office and let's go from there. So yeah, we'll do a quick little drive to work. Wow, she's warm out. Alright guys, I just got here to work. Looking back there, I don't see the coworker's car anywhere. I don't think. No, I don't see it anywhere, so I doubt he came into work. Guess we'll find out when we go in there and start our shift. So maybe this Saturday I'll get a little bit of time off early and I can go to my cousin's house and say what the frig's going on and stuff. But I don't know, we'll see what the hell happens and go from there. But I gotta get inside and get this shift started, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace the frig out. Hey guys, welcome to 6 o'clock break time. Just came out for an e-dart and have a little trot around the parking lot for about 15 minutes. Well, it's confirmed. Buddy once again didn't come into work, and we're guesstimating he won't be here on the weekend. And I asked the boss, I said, should I put myself on standby for a noon to 8 shift? And he was like, oh, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care anymore. And I was like, well, that's a good attitude to have. Okay, so basically I might come in Saturday from noon to 8, and then Sunday work my 4 to midnight, and then Monday 4 to midnight, Tuesday 4 to midnight, so on and so forth. We'll see what happens. Or I might just say fuck it and work 4 to midnight and let the day staff guy just suffer, because, you know, fuck it. October is going to suck because Bruce has pretty much all of October booked off. The rumor is that apparently this guy that's not coming into work, he's probably going to go on sick leave for like 6 months for his back again. So if that happens, well, it's going to be really fucky in October. We're going to be down to no staff, 5 people on, and like me and the other guy working tonight, we're both set to leave. I keep saying that, and we both want to go now. Like, we want out now. And if we have 2 people down, they won't let us go. They're going to hang on to us as long as they can, but they only got 1 year left after this October where they have to let us go. So it just sucks when you're getting job opportunities. And I don't want to just walk away from this place because the severance is a nice chunk of change, and I've kind of accounted that into my battle plan for debt-free, freedom 35 if you will, even though I'm 36. By the time they let me go, I'll probably be 40 fucking 2. Regardless, I contacted the union leader and asked him, I'm like, can you get a hold of Bell HR and find out, like, both me and my coworker are sick and tired of being strung along and not being told when. Give us an idea as when they're gonna let us go, because we're done. we're done. It's pretty bad that, like, when we came in at 4 o'clock today, I went upstairs with 20 minutes to spare. The whole time I'm up there, there's 5 calls in the queue and nobody's fucking answering the phone. So sure enough, 3:58, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna log in early and clear that queue. It took me 5 minutes to have the entire queue cleared. The people staying aren't working hard enough, and the people leaving are working like we used to work. Well as we can with the new systems. It's just a fucked up situation that's driving my balls nuts. I kind of wanted to be off work before the snow flies. That way there, you know, I can just do home stuff and not have to worry about work stuff and, you know, getting up and driving to work when it's freezing fucking cold out and stuff. Just do things at home like renovating the house and getting things done, and nope, it's not going to be the case. case. It's not gonna be the case for sure. It's annoying as frig, but what can you do about it, right? Fucking roll with the punches, I guess. Oh well, at least I got 2 days off after today, so that's all good. We had a couple doozy calls so far. I had one guy call in and go, I'm not at home, but my internet at home doesn't work that well. Do I have to be home for you to troubleshoot it? And obviously I said yes, but what I really wanted to say was, my car's low on gas, but I don't have it on me and I want to refuel it. Do I need to be by my car to refuel it? Or do I need to have my car to refuel it? I don't know. Logic seems to be lost with a lot of people these days. Fuck is she muggy out, boys. It's hard to breathe right now. I don't know why the hell I'm walking. You guys wonder why I sound like Darth Vader when I breathe. Well, when it's this damn humid out, it's like trying to breathe when the air is as thick as a milkshake. It ain't fucking easy. But personally, I am very anxious for when all is said and done to start my new chapter. I'm really anxious for that. It's going to be pretty friggin' awesome, and it's also going to be scary, but it's not going to be as stressful as I thought. There's jobs in North Bay. You just got to know where to look for them, and I'm not too worried about finding one. Not too worried. Biggest thing is I just got to not let this place get to me too much, because if I do, it's going to affect my mental state. I'll probably have a nervous breakdown, and I can't let that happen. It's been happening to customer service agents like crazy lately. I don't want it to happen to me. But anyway, I better get back inside. My break's over. Lunchtime, people. It's like it's so nice in there because the air conditioning's actually working right. And then you come out here and it's like walking through the swamps of Dagobah. Friggin' September and it's still friggin' hot. I wonder what winter's gonna be like. I wonder if it's gonna be brutal like last year with a lot of snowfall but not really a lot of cold. Well, we had that one cold snap in February, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Oh, do I want to sit in my car, listen to music and vape, or do I want to walk around aimlessly? Can't decide. Well, we'll probably take a little jaunt and then we'll sit in the car. So I guess next week, or actually way after by the time you guys see this, will be the Apple reveal of the new iPad Pro and a bunch of other Apple technology. I laugh hard, because all the iPad Pro is, to me anyway, from what I've gathered, is it's an iPad with a 12-inch screen instead of a 10 or 9.7-inch screen. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Like, if I could find a way to stream the media off of my computer to an iPad like I do with a PC, I might have a use for it. But I can't seem to find an app to do that because of friggin' Apple being so DRM oriented. Then they want you to do everything through their damn iTunes. Fuck iTunes. That, and I haven't been able to update my iPad to the new, well, last generation, whatever, version 8.0 of the operating system, for the main reason of, I don't have enough space on the fucking thing. My iPad's only 16 gigs. In order to do the update, I gotta wipe out half the shit that's on it. I ain't got time for that. Okay, I don't think these are dog tracks. These are way too big for dog tracks. Oh no, they're dog tracks. Fucking big ass dog, that's for sure. Or a wolf. Looks like a Pac-Man landed there. Holy shit, look at the cloud formations over there. That's whack. I can't even focus on it. Camera's trying to Sony on me. Somebody remind this pilot it's a Panasonic and it's not supposed to do that. So just before I go on lunch, it's actually, went on lunch a little later today. It's 8:15, not 8. So I go back in at 9 o'clock, not a big deal. But just before, like 2 minutes before I get to go on lunch at 8 o'clock, I get a call from a guy. His modem's dead and I gotta replace it. Whatever, not a big deal. So I go to get the modem, get new cables, test them, grab a power adapter. I grab the power adapter. I don't know what the hell happened, but every power adapter in the box is all intertwined. I grabbed the power adapter and I lifted it. I grabbed every last wire out of the box. Every last one of them came with the adapter I grabbed because they're all intertwined. I swear, man, wires, they're like the toys from that TV show, that movie Toy Story, eh? When you're in the room, they don't do anything. The moment you turn your back and you're not looking at them, those motherfuckers are just tangling themselves for funsies. It's like an Olympic sport for wires or some shit. I don't know. But so I'm probably going to go back in afterwards. I'm going to grab that box, sit it at my desk, and just untangle wires. Because, well, fuck, I'm bored. You know, I didn't get any calls when my coworker was on lunch just until the end of his lunch. And then I get that one call, and it's like, okay, well, that kind of sucks. So apparently Intel's coming out with a whole bunch of different chips and stuff soon. I don't know, man, like, I'm still using a computer from 2010 to do most of my shit, and it's still hammering along no problem. The only reason why I want to upgrade is to take advantage of all the new features built in to, all the signs are laying on the lawn. That's weird. Oh, I know what those are. Those are the signs that were parked in over here. But yeah, like my computer, it tanks along no problem, but obviously, like, certain programs, like I use one when I'm recording my video game videos called Action by Morales. Great program, but if you have a 3rd generation or greater i7 or i-series processor, It has on-the-fly MP4 encoding decoding and really kicks ass. Now, they were able to optimize the code where you can do on-the-fly MP4 encoding through, if you're recording at 720p from gameplay videos, which normally is what I do because, well, the monitor I got hooked up to my gaming rig will only do 1600 by 900 resolution at that resolution at 720p pretty much. So I was like, well, fuck it, you know what, we'll just run that. 720p recording looks alright. People don't usually complain about the quality of the graphics in the YouTube videos from the gaming channel, and it's all good. So I got a buddy on YouTube who wants to do a weight loss thing, and he's like, hey man, why don't we do it together? Let's both do the weight loss thing. So I brought up Kid Behind the Camera again. I said, you know what, how about we don't do a YouTube video about it. Don't do a YouTube video that you're on a weight loss mission, that you're dieting or anything, because you know what, I've done it in the past. Mention, oh yeah, I want to diet and stuff, and then you fall off the bandwagon and you have like every one of your subscribers totally ripping you a new arsehole. So basically just do it because you want to do it. Like working out. I've been using my weight bench. You know, I'm not going to film it because who the fuck wants to sit there and watch me friggin' smash plates. But last night after I was done vlogging, I went downstairs, put in about an hour's worth of different types of exercises targeting different areas. I feel it today, which is why I'm having a hard time holding the camera up because my arm's really sore. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. That bench was friggin' fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. You know, I didn't want the bar for bench presses because I use free weights for everything. And it works, you know? And I like it, so worked out pretty good. And I like the fact that it has the leg lock where you can put your legs in it and lock your legs in place, because what I do is I decline the bench way down so it's on an angle, and then I sit on the bench so that my back will curve down, and then I do sit-ups off of it. And it's great doing crunches, doing decline crunches. Fucking pulled an ab doing that last night too. It was pretty bad. Freaking sitting there and I'm like, oh god. Couldn't move. Every time I moved it hurt. I had to wait for it to repair itself. So that took about 5 minutes for that cramp to go away, and then I was good to go again. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'll stop doing sit-ups for a little bit and, you know, carry on another day. But yeah, should work out. It'll be awesome in the winter because then I can really hit it, and hopefully by next year I'll be all big and buff and strong and things. But yeah, like the dieting thing, look at Kid Behind the Camera. In the past 2 months he mentioned he was dieting. And in the past 2 months, he fell off the bandwagon. Like just before he goes to New York, he starts his diet. And then he goes to New York for SummerSlam and NXT. And he's eating all that Snack Shack shit and all this fast fried food. And, you know, it's kind of rough. And like my other buddy told me. And this guy I'm really impressed with. My buddy Jamie, he was a big boy. A very big boy. He was 300, and I think he said he was 340 some pounds. And the doctors told him, listen, you need to lose weight or you're going to be stabbing yourself with insulin for the rest of your life. Like he was borderlining type 2. So he started, because he was really big, he didn't really have much muscle or anything else. He basically started off just walking places. You know, it took a lot for him to walk because he was the kind of guy who didn't like to walk around too much because it hurt his legs because he was carrying all that weight and it hurt his back and stuff. So he would just do simple things like go out in his backyard and walk around until he just couldn't take any more of the pain, then go in the house and sit down, drink some water. And he started doing that and he started building up a bit more resistance. He could go longer, he could do more laps around the yard. And then he decided to grab his dog, leash his dog up, take his dog for a walk. You know, was able to go a little bit better then. Bring his dog home, rest, go from there. But what he said was like he went from 340 pounds down to 260, my weight basically, 260 pounds in 3 months. And what he said was he bought one of those Fitbits, which my watch basically is the same thing, right? He said he got up to the point where he could actually do 10,000 steps comfortably in a day. Once he had that down to a science, he talked to a dietitian. The dietitian said, this is what I want you to do. I want you to cut bread out, all grains, no more grains. Do that. So he cut bread out. So I said, well, what do you do for your lunches? So he's like, well, I just go to the store, I buy a bag of chicken. You buy the boneless, skinless chicken. And he's like, I would just cook up 3 pieces. And in the morning, I would have bacon and eggs, no toast. For lunch, I'd have a piece of chicken. I'd either cut it up and throw it into a salad, or just have a piece of chicken and some greens. If he got hungry throughout the day, he'd snack on almonds or, you know, some sort of a trail mix. and he stayed away from flour products like bread, whatever else falls under grains, I guess. And he said it was amazing because he's like, bread's horrible for you. He's like, dude, you eat like 2 sandwiches a day. Stop. And I'm like, really? And he goes, yeah. He's like, cut out the bread, go get yourself some chicken, and just eat chicken all day. Chicken and fish, bud. He goes, you can have your red meat too. He goes, just don't have it every day because it's really bad for your heart. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But it worked for him because he went from 340 to 260 in like maybe 4 months. I can't remember now. But anyway, he lost a lot of weight just by being active, eating right, and drinking plenty of fluids. Don't let your body get dehydrated. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? What's my main problem? For breakfast, I have 2 slices of bread toasted and no butter. I don't like butter. But 2 slices of bread and scrambled eggs. For my lunch here at work, most of the time, is 2 sandwiches. So that's 4 slices of bread. So that's 6 slices of bread already in one day. That's almost half a loaf. Because a half a loaf, well, loaf has about 18 pieces of bread in it. So you're looking at, yeah, 1/3 of a loaf of bread every day. And then supper, like when I get home at night, I might have something else. Like, it's never good quality food that I'm having. Like, it's like fucking processed bread, bologna and shit. So I think if I want to take this seriously, I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna flip it over to the chicken. I'm gonna try what he's doing, see what kind of results I get. It's so fucking hard to breathe out here. The air is so thick. That's why I'm like out of breath right now. It's because the quality of the air, like, not pollution wise, but being so fucking humid. It feels gross out here. I'm sweating like a hooker in church right now too, which is really not good. So yeah, I got plans for that, and with the weight bench, it's gonna make things a lot easier for working out. You know, there's also the basics, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, squats, you know, all that where you don't even need weights. So yeah, I won't need to go to the gym. People are like, no, go to the gym, man, it's better for you because then you're motivated to go out and work out. Yeah, but I'm never motivated to go out. I gotta push myself to do that, so fuck that nonsense. But anyway, people, I'm gonna walk around for a bit, just relax and try and get my Fitbit to say 5,000 steps, head her back inside, finish this shift, and I'll talk to you guys at midnight. Peace. Oh man, my coworker had such a bad night. This was the first time I've ever seen a stock Ford Fiesta do a burnout with an automatic transmission to boot. He left this parking lot so pissed off. He was getting some doozies though. He was getting like customers, that sounds weird. He was getting customers that were calling in that were like frustrated. So they tended to yell at him and he was kind of getting upset too and stuff. And he just had a bad night with customers. I didn't have any angry customers for a change, so bonus. But anyway, people, let's go home and see if Frank the Toad is there. Is it Frank? Yeah, Frank the Toad. You know what? No, we're not going to call him Frank. Let's call him Finnegan the Frog. That sounds better. Let's go see if Finnegan's hanging out on the patio. Alrighty, I just got home. I want to make sure that bullfrog is nowhere where I'm going to step because I don't want to kill him. It's been kind of cool having him around, seeing how he hangs around, but Scampers doesn't. You know? No, he's nowhere to be seen. What the fuck is that? Whatever. Anyway, let's let Stupid out. Oh my god, it's Stupid! Hey, Stupid! So I'm a little excited, right? I watched McJugger. I usually don't watch McJuggerNuggets videos when they're not the vlogs, like his Mailbag Mondays or this new thing he's doing, McJuggerNuggets Movie Madness, and fuck, he's got a good size to him too. But I normally don't watch the movies like that. I usually just watch his vlogs and call her quits, right? But tonight I decided to tune in to the MMM, the hashtag MMM McJuggerNuggets Movie Madness. Basically last week's it was the best of summer or something like that. And I didn't really have anything I wanted to do for that, so I was like, frig it, we'll skip that one. Like the ones he's been picking for people to do, I haven't been feeling them. But this week's is like awesome. He wants people to make a video game, like a video game video, but in real life. And you see people doing that, like if you watch Freddie Wong, I think it is, what's that channel, probably Digital Corridor does it too, where they put the GoPro on their chest and they do like Minecraft and stuff, so you basically see like a Minecraft view. And that got me thinking, because in the winter when I did the video of me snow shoveling, remember I put the friggin' GoPro on the shovel and you guys got like a POV of the shovel like going in, and I did it out here with cutting the wood on the stump, and I did it with digging out the stump and all that. Well, that got me thinking of something funny that I want to do for this, and I think we're going to invent a game and it's going to be funny, and I can already tell you guys what it is because it's coming out tomorrow, yet. I've done like, well, it's gonna come out tomorrow. I'm gonna be trying getting it edited and uploaded tomorrow as an extra video. No, tomorrow's fucking Throwback Thursday, so it's probably gonna go up on the Friday after Throwback Thursday. That reminds me, I gotta get some more Throwback Thursdays done and up, which I'm probably gonna do tonight maybe. No, boys want to play Grand Theft Auto tonight. Okay, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. There might not be a vlog being made tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a content production day for extra shit, because I'm pretty ahead in the vlogs that I can actually take some time to make some skits and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow and probably Friday. So that's gonna be the battle plan there, is to make those skits. Now what I'm gonna do for this gaming one is, it's gonna be pretty funny, is we're gonna invent a game called Lawnmower Simulator. Probably already exists out there, I'm pretty sure, but there's fucking wood splitting simulator and lumberjack simulator. So Lawnmower Simulator is probably a thing. So what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna have the GoPro on my head, so it's gonna be a POV game, kind of like Farming Simulator, and I'm gonna film it, but I'm gonna actually edit it in the form, are you ready for this? This is kind of funny. It's gonna be edited in the form of a Let's Play, with like my head in the bottom corner and like stats on the screen of what's going on. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try and make it look as good as possible, and I'm hoping that maybe McJuggernuggets will pick me. Maybe he'll think it's friggin' hilarious and he'll be like, you know what, this guy made this guy gave her, and he'll give me a spotlight in next week's friggin' Triple M. So that'd be kind of cool. But there's a lot of competition out there, so I'm not about to get my hopes up on this, but you never know, man. You never know unless you try, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her a try. So anyway, people, on that note, I'm home now. The boys want to play Grand Theft Auto, so I'm going to probably call her quits for tonight. You'll basically hear about this before or way after you hear or see the video of the MMM. So it is what it is. So on that note, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.